Mental health in the Jewish and Israeli community right now is at an all-time low. Not all-time, but very, very tough. I think over the last few days, the last few weeks, the last few years, we've been on this a lot more, and we're seeing a lot more news, and it really drains our energy. And I want to share some things that's really helped me personally and has helped tens of thousands of people over the last few years. We've sent out free mental health resources, and I want to help because I think in this last few days, with what's happening around the world, I think mental health is a real challenge, and I think we're trying to smile, but deep down when we're walking, we know that it's a quite tough feeling. So the one thing I really want everyone to focus on are the things we can control, because right now there's not a lot of things we can control, but the one thing we can control is our health, And this is not me saying, okay, let's drop 20 pounds. No, it's what can we generally control today and tomorrow. So I really recommend to try and every single day get out for some steps without checking your phone. Look at your beautiful surroundings, be present, think about each step you do, go for a walk with a friend. Don't think about the news, even though it is on your mind, and even though you may think about it, but just go for a walk, because I can't guarantee, but I know when you get back from your walk, you're going to feel at least 0.1% better. And you know what? We'll take that. The second thing is the health benefits, the health basics, Mayim, water. Like, how many people here today have drank enough water? Probably not. We're all adults here. I don't need to tell you. But at the same time, that's one thing we can do to kind of have a bit more control on our energy levels. Because if we're focusing on all this news information, then we're going to feel quite drained. So we want to make sure we have enough energy to focus on other things. The second thing, and the last thing, is taking phone breaks. And we're all glued to our phone, myself included. We all have an Instagram, social media, Facebook, X obsession right now. And I think that's just normal. It may not even be an obsession, it may just be normal. But taking some time off your phone, if that's for 10, 20 minutes, just to be present in what you're doing, it allows you to be more present when you actually go on your phone. And I think that helps me when I get when I'm dealing with anti-Semitism online. Sometimes I want to deal with hate back and send hate back, but actually I go off my phone, I do my work, or I go for a walk, and I come back and I'm a lot more sharper in my decision. Maybe I block, maybe I reply with a different message. But having that moment where I'm not in that moment right now, I'm not on my phone, it gives me time to think about life. And then when I get back on my phone, I'm more intentional with my decisions. So, look, after all these things, are you going to feel better? Probably not. But if you can feel a tiny bit better, then I feel accomplished, I think we are in a position where we all feel a bit more lonely in this world, especially when you're scrolling the news. But when you're with people, when you're in communities, you have Shabbat meals, you have that sense of togetherness. So over the next few weeks, try and make sure to not isolate yourself too much, because I always feel like when we're in these situations, we just don't want to socialize, we just want to be on our own, but then it ends up being on our phone. So challenge yourself to do things that you normally would do, challenge yourself to go for a walk, challenge yourself to focus on your health and focus on the things we can do, because we need stronger people, If we let the phone win, and we let what people want it, then we're going to be weaker. So we need strong people. So focus on your health. That's the first step back. Anyway, hope it helps. Hope you're okay.